So yeah, that's a hot topic for today. The Calidus keys. I know we've done it before, but for those who don't know, for those who are going to watch the recording, yeah, these are pretty useful keys. And for every new and recent off-chain votes and off-chain processes that has to or that needs to have the stake pool operator's opinion, this is a very useful set of keys because that doesn't forces you to use your cold keys of your stake pool all the time. You can use these to vote. You can use these to sign messages. You can use these to sign emails, anything, and you can effectively prove that you are a stake pool operator of the pool that you registered for those Calidus keys. Hey, Mark,
Hey
do
guys, how you doing?
you have your Calidus keys?
Oh no, I was gonna
Oh,
start looking at that tonight, but I've run
that's
out
a,
of time.
that's exactly what we're doing on CentralNet right now.
Oh, perfect.
You're right.
So, do you mind repeating the past 20 minutes?
No,
No,
yeah, we were just like, yeah. Um, I don't know what we were doing. We're just chatting. Okay, so first things first. I got my Calidus keys here. So, and if I query my stake pool, for example, actually, I think this is Martin Lang's. Yeah, that's probably his pool. I think that's his pool. What's my pool ID? Let's see. Okay. All right. Let's go with my pool. So I'll do the query with my pool ID, and it gives me, yeah, so this is here my Calidus key ID in Bec32. And it also shows my Calidus public key. So you can use this to validate any messages that I will sign with my Calidus keys. You can validate that I'm the owner of Able Pool on CentralNet because that information has been taken on chain from the metadata. Well, actually, I took it from a query to Koya's server, but you can get it yourself if you wanted to. So, all right. Now, I do have these keys. So let's go into Calidus. And let's see if secret Calidus V key. Yeah, I'll go with that. Able Calidus V key. And as you can see, this is here my public key. Same as here. And oh no! What happened? Someone stole my keys. They're gone. Oh no! What can I do? So yeah, prerequisite, you need the Cardano signer. Yep, I got version 1.24.0 and that's pretty old, so maybe I should change that. Let's do this. I'm just gonna change it. Let's create a new file. Calidus. There you go. Calidus. And I will go get. Oh, there's a link right there. That's pretty cool. You guys want this link? That's the full tutorial. Oh, it's a pretty simple one. It's not like it's something big. You just create your keys. And here, you create your metadata. And all you got to do is you take that metadata and you submit it in a transaction to yourself. Let's go get the signer. I should have done a new tab. Yeah, new tab. There you go. New tab. All right, and I'll get the version 1.26.0. Let's get it for Linux right here. Copy link address. Let's go back to my terminal, and I'll wget. That's done. There it is. Now I extract it. .xvf and Cardano signer. There it is. And all I gotta do, I need to sudo copy it, Cardano signer, into my user local bin because I want it global. Boom, that's done. And now Cardano dash signer dash dash version. I got the right version. Sweet. Okay. So now I have the signer. What should I do next? I should create my keys. There you go. Okay, so do I have keys? There they are. So I got my keys here, verification and signing. But I also have a mnemonic phrase that I can use to recuperate those keys. If you want to generate it, for example, on an Eternal wallet, because you can use it to sign stuff. Okay, so I got my Calidus keys, and I'm very curious to see my Calidus key. Let's see. Yeah, that's a bit 32. So you can use either the signer, the Cardano signer like we did here, or you could have used the Cardano CLI Conway key, and you could have used the derived from mnemonic as well. So you could either use the Cardano signer to generate those keys, or you can also use the CLI. It would work. But if you want to derive from mnemonic, you would need a mnemonic phrase. If you don't have it, you can generate the mnemonic, but that would be a two-step. The first step one, you generate the mnemonic, and the step two, you use that mnemonic to generate extended keys like these. And you can give them the name that you want. It would do the same. So what I did there, I just use this tutorial here, and I use the Cardano signer. So signing key, verification key, and the JSON extended. So what do I do next? I got my
You
Calidus
need to
keys.
register.
Yeah, but I'll remove this first and this other one. Yeah, because that's totally useless. There you go. I'll make it clean. I got my two keys. All right, next step. Where is it? There it is. Okay, now we will create our metadata file. So we will use the Cardano signer, and we will create our keys, our metadata, using our Calidus verification key, and
So cool.
we will use our pool signing key to sign the metadata. So we'll provide a witness to the metadata so we can prove that we are the owner of the stake pool ID. So they will validate well, what happens on chain is that you can validate the ownership of a stake pool with the witness and also the stake pool ID. So you get the witness of a message, you get the message, and you have the pool ID, so you can verify that the person who signed the message, which include those new Calidus keys, is a stake pool owner of a specific pool, according
So
to
now it's
the
as
pool.
easy for an SPO to vote on a governance action as it would be for you to send a transaction from a hot wallet.
Not on the governance section, unfortunately. This is the only thing you cannot use the Calidus keys for, but you can use those Calidus keys to vote on anything off chain, like
Oh, right. Okay.
governance process, everything that intersect, the sites to have that would involve SPOs, they will most likely allow us to use Calidus keys.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, let's create that metadata. So I'm just going to copy paste because that's what we like to do on Sanchonet. Yeah, so it's a command from Cardinal Signer, SIP88. And here, I need to specify another path for my pool keys. So it's going to be dot keys and pool. And it's my cold keys. There you go. In that metadata, I also include the verification key of my Calidus key. So I eligibly prove that I'm the owner of my specific stake pool. That's done. I got my registrations, and I don't think they did not. Well, that's sad. They should have done it. Oh well. Okay. There's no template for a transaction. This is very sad. So now I'm stuck.
Yeah, no copy and pasting anymore.
Well, yeah, I'll copy paste from
That's messed
somewhere
up,
else.
man.
You actually have to actually have to look it up.
Yeah, I'll have to craft it myself. Oh.
Oh, come on, Mike. That's the fun part.
There you go. And very important, some might tend to believe that you need to sign with the stake pool keys. That transaction, you do not need to sign it with your pool keys. So don't sign the transaction with your pool keys. You did provide a witness in the metadata, so you don't need to sign the transaction with the pool keys. You just need to sign with your payment keys because you're submitting the metadata on chain. That's all you're doing. Okay, so, all right, I got transaction in, I got my change address. I am not submitting a certificate. That's not good. So I just need to, where is it? Metadata. There it is. JSON metadata no schema. It's a no schema metadata JSON file. Okay. So JSON metadata no schema because the way it's made is that's how it is. You got with schema that you need to specify, K for key, and then the name of the key and the name of the value, and this is just built differently, and this one is built with no schema. So I like to specify it in my transaction. So let's try this, unless I made another stupid typo. Yay! So here I'm I'm pretty much just transacting to myself from my address to my address, but in the transaction I include the metadata that's already been signed by the pool keys. So only one signature, my payment keys. Did I forget something? No. That's it. Signing key file. That's good. That's good. Let's do it. Okay, that's done. And now let's submit the metadata. Sorry. Kernel CLI, Conway, transaction submit. And now I want the transaction file, which is called transaction.signed. That's it. And if I do the query again, because in our scenario, somebody stole my Calidus keys, right? That query here is for preview, but you can just change the name of the testnet and it's going to work, right? So if I use this one, for example, and I'll just paste it here for now. And instead of preview, I use Sanchonet, which is the best testnet out there. Well, actually, no, it's not Sanchonet. It's just Sancho. My bad. Sancho.
What? There's Sancho net everywhere else.
And the
So funny.
stake pool ID. I need to mention my stake pool ID to validate that, the update has been done. So just with the ID of my stake pool, let's go get it. Copy paste here. And let's try this query and see if I see my. Oh yeah, okay, it's there, but it's ugly. So I'll just go back into Calidus. And I will do the same query, but I will filter it with the GQ command to make it look pretty for the eyes. There you go. So now you got my stake pool key, and I have the new Calidus public key. Okay, cool. Is it the right one? Get my Calidus.vkey, and we can see that it is the right one. I effectively updated my Calidus key with a new set of Calidus key. So now I can use this to sign, and anyone can validate the signature. So I'm getting his stake pool ID. I do this, so now I got his public key right here. So I can validate the witness of his signature with this public key and validate that he effectively signed the message with this Calidus key. So if he owns the private key of those Calidus key, he is the owner of that stake pool because he had to provide the signature from his pool core keys to authorize those Calidus keys. That's the best way I can explain that.